Now it's time to present our special drama.
Hey Aisha, which drama are you talking about?
Oh, you forgot. The drama which depicts the act of the bishop reforms the convict to believe in the Spirit of God that dwells the heart of every human being.
Oh yes, the drama which reflects that optimism is the key to a better relationship and thus a well-developed society.
So please welcome our participants with a huge round of applause.
This drama convey the idea. The characters of this drama are bishop, which is the father of a church, the bishop, the convict, which is the criminal, the person, which is the sister of the bishop, the convict, which is a criminal, and the Janeti, which is the wife of a criminal, and some surgeons and police officers. Here, the drama is divided into two parts. Here I will represent the scene 1. The scene 1 is that the Janeti will die due to the starvation and
die in want of food. Somebody help! Help!
What happened, dear? What happened?
I'm feeling hungry. I'm starving. I will die in want of food. Please bring food.
Don't worry, don't worry. No food at all. Oh God, how can I manage food? I have no money. Okay, dear. I'll do something. Wait. I'm going to bring food. Wait.
Fresh bread, fresh bread, fresh bread.
Hey, bread.
Yes, what do you want?
I want food, but I have no money. My wife is dying of hunger.
No money, no food. You thief, you are running away. Hello, police stations, come back. Street 11, there is thief.
Freeze!
Sir, this is thief.
You scoundrel! Officers, lash him.
My name is Shala Khan. I'm in class 10D. We are going to show you the second scene. In the second scene, you will see the bishop's kitchen, where the person and Mary is cooking soup. Person is waiting for the bishop to come. He had gone to Mary's house whose mother is sick. When the bishop comes, person becomes very angry with him and absent, as he sold all the things of the house for the other's need. Then what happens we shall see now. Let's see. Thank you.
Mary, isn't the soup boiling yet?
Not that, madam.
Well, it ought to be. You haven't tended the fire properly, child.
But madam, you yourself made the fire up.
Don't answer me back like this. It's rude.
Yes, madam.
Don't give me any chance to rebuke you again.
No, madam.
I wonder where my brother can be. It's after 11 o'clock and there is no sign of him, Mary.
Yes, madam.
Did Monsignor leave any message for me?
No, madam.
Did he tell you where he was going?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam. Then why haven't you told me, stupid?
You didn't ask me.
But that is no reason for you not to telling me, is it?
Madam, you said only this morning I was not to chatter, so I thought.
Oh my God, it's hopeless, hopeless.
Yes, madam.
Don't keep saying yes, madam, like a parrot, idiot.
No, madam.
Well, where did Monsignor say he was going?
To my mother's, madam.
To your mother indeed? And why? Tell.
Bishop asked me how she was, and I told him she was feeling poorly.
You told him she was feeling poorly, did you? And so my brother is to be kept out of his bed and go without supper because you told him she was feeling poorly. This is gratitude for you.
Madam, the soup is boiling.
chatter. No, 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 not like that. Let me do this. Put the salt cellar on the table. The silver ones.
The silver ones, madam.
Yes, the silver one. Are you deaf as well as stupid?
They are sold, madam.
Sold? Sold? Are you mad? Who sold them? Why were they sold?
Madam, it was for the rent.
Oh my God! It's hopeless! Hopeless! We shall have nothing left. His estate is sold. His saving is gone. His furniture, everything, everything. Were it not for my little dot, which is starved, and my beautiful, beautiful salt cellar. Oh, it's too much, too much, too much, too much.
Madam, I am sorry if I had known.
Sorry? And why? Tell. If Monsignor chooses to sell the salt cellar, he may do so, I suppose. Go and wash your hands. They are shamefully dirty.
Yes, madam.
How nice and warm it is in here. Thank you, dear. Why, what is the matter? You have been crying. Has Mary been troublesome, eh?
No, it wasn't Mary, but.
Well, you shall tell me presently. Mary, my child, run home now. Your mother is better. I have prayed with her, and doctor has been. Run home. And Mary, let yourself quietly in case your mother is asleep.
Oh, thanks, Bishop.
Here, Mary, take my comforter. It will keep you warm. It is very cold tonight.
Oh, no, Bishop.
What nonsense, brother. She is young. She won't hurt.
Ah, Persum, you have not been out. You don't know how cold it has become. Here, Mary, let me put it on for you. There, run along the little one.
Brother, I have no patience with you. Sit down and take your soup. It has been waiting even long, and if it is spoiled, it serves you right.
It smells delicious.
I am sure Mary Mother is not so ill that you need have a stay out in such a night as this. I believe those people pretend to be ill just to have the bishop call on them. They have no thought of bishop.
It is kind of them to want to see me.
Well, for my part, I believe charity begins at home.
If people lie to me, they are poorer, not I.
But it's ridiculous. We will soon have nothing left. You will give away everything, everything.
My dear, there are so much suffering in the world, and I can do so little, so very little.
Suffering? Yes. But you never think of the suffering that you cause to those who love you the best. The suffering you cause to me. You are incredible, brother. You will sell our candlestick next?
No, sister, not my candlestick.
Why not? They would pay the somebody rent, I suppose.
Ah, you are good, sister, to think of that. But I don't want to sell them. You see, dear, my mother gave them to me on her deathbed just after you were born, and she asked me to keep in remembrance of her, so I would like to keep them. But perhaps it is a sin to set such store by them.
Brother, you will break my heart. Don't say anything more. Give me your blessing. I am going to bed. Don't sit up too long and tire your eyes.
No, dear, good night. They would pay somebody's rent. It's kind of her to think of that.
If you call out, you are a dead man.
But, my friend, as you see, I am ready. Why should I call out? Can I help you in any way?
I want food. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything for 3 days. Give me food. Quickly, quickly. Curse you.
But certainly, my son, you shall have food. I will ask my sister for the keys of the cupboard.
Sit down. None of that, my friend. I am too old a bird to be caught with my chaff. You'd ask your sister for the keys? Would you? A likely story. You'd roast the house too. Ha 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 ha. A good joke truly. Come, where's food? I want no keys. I have a wolf inside me, tearing at my entrails, tearing me. Quick, tell me where the food is.
Let me call my sister. Persum, Persum.
Yes, brother?
Here is a poor traveler who is hungry. Will you come and open the cupboard and I will give him some supper?
What? At this time of night?
But Persum, the traveler is hungry.
Oh, very well. I am coming. Brother, what is doing with the knife?
The knife? Oh, well, you see dear, perhaps he may have thought that I had sold ours.
Brother, I am fretted. He glared at us like a wild beast.
Hurry, I tell you, give me food or I'll stick my knife in you both and help myself.
Give me the keys, Persum. And now, dear, you may go to bed.
Stop! Neither of you leave this room till I do.
Persum, will you favor this gentleman with your company at supper? He evidently desires it.
Very well, brother.
Here is some cold pie and a bottle of wine and some bread.
Put them on table and stand below it so that I can see you.
For the first time in 30 years.
Oh, my nice clean floor.
You are not afraid of thieves?
I'm sorry for them.
Sorry for them? Ha 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 ha. That's good one. Sorry for them? Ha 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 ha. What the devil are you?
I'm a bishop.
Ha 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 ha. A bishop? Holy Virgin! A bishop?
I hope you may escape that, my son. Persum, will you leave us? This gentleman will excuse you.
Leave you with?
Please, my friend and I can talk more freely then.
The bishop. What's that? Leave us. Yes, yes. Leave us. Good night. I want to talk to bishop. The bishop. Ha ha ha.
Good night, Persum.
The bishop. Ha 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 ha. Well, I am. Do you know what I am?
I think one has suffered much.
Suffer? Suffered? My God, yes. But that's a long time ago. That was when I was a man. Now I am not a man. Now I am a number 15729. And I have lived in the hell for 10 years.
Tell me about it, about hell.
Why? Do you want to tell the police to set them on my track?
No, I will not tell the police.
I believe you. But damn, if I know you why.
Tell me about the time before you went to hell.
It's so long ago, I forget. But I had a little cottage. There were vines growing on it. They looked pretty with the evening sun on them. And there was a woman. She must have been my wife. Yes, I remember. She was ill. We had no food. I could get no job. It was a bad year. And my wife, my Janity, was ill, dying. So I stole to buy her food.